Hello and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online Episode 1. I needed to buy myself some time to level up for the Episode 2 seabed. So we are going to be going through the free roam areas in Ultimate Mode on my original main file. Hooray! Got a Delciber's shield. As you can see, even the boxes have their models swapped out in Ultimate Mode. Because, yeah, in Ultimate Mode, we just get almost every enemy swapped out for something new. See, these guys are Boomas. Except actually they're Bartles. And you'll note our attack animation is kind of fast. Like, you saw me use a mech gun in at least one episode as the other character. But that's because we have got a God Battle equipped. It's very nice. I like it. Got this Meteor Cudgel for single target damage. At least for melee single target damage. Hell Vulcan for ranged single target. Red Sword for being a sword. Melee multi-target, really. And we've got this Disco of Braveman, a slicer for mid-range multi-target. But as you can see, enemies here in Ultimate Mode, they're a little sturdy. And here we see what Savage Wolves have become. Gulgus. Incidentally, the Ultimate Mode Hildebear rare spawn looks an awful lot like a Gulgus, like in terms of the textures they applied to it. It's interesting. I forgot that my frame does damage to me over time. Just watch that HP tick down. So here's a Mothvist with Mothverts. So this is absolutely not the time for the single target thing. I forgot how sturdy Mothverts are. Like, for being these things, they sure can take some punishment. Helps if I'm actually aiming at it. Also, I'm recording this the day after I finished recording the central control area. Mainly because I woke up today and I felt like I might be coming down with some sort of cold or something. Got a kind of weird thing going on in my sinuses. So, yeah, recording today earlier than I technically would have to. Just in case it helps me get out ahead of any sickness and not have any gaps in episodes. Hello? There they are. Wow, how did I hit the one behind it? I wonder when we're gonna get to see the Go-Booma equivalent. And the Jigobooma equivalent, which is even more interesting. Yeah, the reason I brought up the sickness is you may hear some sniffles here and there. I apologize for those, but they're a fact of life. Get out of here, Gulgus. Oh, a miss. Oh, there's a Gulgus Gew, the new barbarous wolf. They're red and only have one horn, and when you kill them... Oh, I guess it's still Jolin and Zalur. I must have been thinking the Gibbons when I said that in Ultimate Mode they would do Shifta and Deband on themselves. And for the record, I use this Hell Vulcan instead of an actual, like, rare thing with the all caps names, because that 20% hit, it's nice. Yeah, 15% on the Disca and 0 on the Cudgel and Sword, but they're melee things, so they don't need quite as much. Oh, hey, there's a Go-Booma, or a Barble. Episode 3 Barbles are, like, really super good. Certainly more effective than they are here. Oh, also L-Rappies, in case you missed them. L-Rappies drop their rare item, like, left and right. It's probably the rare weapon I've gotten the most of. Also, hey, since we're going through on Ultimate Mode, we might see some red boxes. If I approach this door, will enemies spawn? Yup. Might as well fight them in case we get to see the, Jigobooma equivalent. Gonna be a while before this character levels up again. No enemies here? Oh, there's one. And I can say right now we will not be going through the Episode 2 Ultimate Mode, because to my memory, the only enemies that get swapped out in Ultimate Mode Episode 2 are the ones that are swapped out in Episode 1. So, like, Ul and Zolgibbons are still just Ul and Zolgibbons in Episode 2. So, since there's nothing new to show, we're just not going to show it. So we're just going to go through the 4 areas in Episode 1, and then we'll be done with that. And hopefully by the time that's all done airing, I will have leveled up Cerise enough to finish Episode 2. Also, I've been using the Hell Vulcan on just about everything, because, I mean, it is our fastest way of killing a single target. Oh, hey, there's the Jigobooma equivalent. It's not a turtle at all. It's a mantis thing. Nice camera. Don't really know why I bother to check the things, but it amuses me, the animation that Humars have for casting techs while they have a mech gun equipped. Just gotta kick that healing into himself. Also, this character was made back when I was a freshman in high school and didn't realize that online etiquette dictated not using your real name for a character. And back then, I went as Pete for everyone. Nowadays, I'm just Pete to my friends and Peter in a professional context or to just everyone else. Close friends. They can call me Pete if they want. Grinders are nice. I've actually got like a bunch of materials stored up in this character's bank. I should probably hand those over to Cerise just to power her up a little bit through that. You know what? Let's Meteor Cudgel it. Meteor Cudgel is kind of neat. I like how it extends. Though, I used to have a weapon that I liked even more for this purpose. Can't remember whether it was actually better or not, but I think it was. But anyway, playing online, some bad actors could use hacks in the game to basically crash the game for anyone in an online session. By the way, El Rappies can be big. There's nothing special to them other than their size. But yeah, they could use hacks and tools to crash the game for everyone in an online lobby that they were in. It was known as the Frozen Screen of Death, or FSOD. And the thing is, if you got hit with an FSOD, anything that was in your character's inventory but not equipped would be lost forever, which really sucked. And I got hit with one once ever, and I lost my, what was it? Demolition Comet. That's what it was called. It was a really cool looking weapon. Like, it was one of these. Can't remember whether or not it was always extended, but at the ends it had like a ball on each end. And those balls, when you were actually targeting something in combat, would grow a bunch of like pink spikes of energy. And it looked really cool, and I think it was stronger than this, but I can't remember for sure. And I lost it. I also had some other thing that I don't remember. I lost my Cure Freeze in that, I'm pretty sure, because I don't have it on this character. Not at the moment. I've got just these. Cure Confuse and Cure Shock are nice. But yeah, it's a thing. Thankfully, my red sword I got to keep. Oh, right, I also lost a pretty decent slicer. I don't remember what it was. I think it was probably not as good as the slicer I have right now. I think it was a Disco of Liberator or something. Certainly doesn't look as interesting as the current slicer. Hey, there's a Hill Delt. These guys spit Gizonde instead of Foe. Always interesting when the door unlock thing happens before the last wave of enemies spawns. Get out of here. I do like being able to just tear through enemies like this. Yeah, the Disco of Bravement. It curls up into a nice small thing when not in use, but then when you're actually using it, it extends. Also, this is what Discos do. They bounce from thing to thing. They can hit up to 4 things, I think. Hey, look, a rare. That Barda level 14 might be worth keeping for Cerise. Though it would definitely increase the cost of her Barda. Yeah, definitely go for the Rappy instead of the Barble. Everyone knows Rappies are super dangerous. Actually, in episode 2, I think there is a type of Rappy that is super dangerous. But I think they only appear in special quests. So let's see what special weapon we got. Ah, it's this thing. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it's dragon? No, this isn't a dragon slayer. It's a something, though. It's not as good as my red sword, I can tell you that. The red weapons, they may not look special, but in terms of lore, they belonged to Heathcliff Flowen. And also, they have generally pretty good stats, and they can be ground higher than just about any other weapon. See the 52. Most things cap out at like 9 or 15. I don't recall whether the 52 is actually even capped. And you'll note that since this character isn't a caster, we can very easily afford to just use most of our TP on Resta. Considering we don't really use it for anything else. Which I appreciate. Means we can keep going longer. Let's see if this is actually fully ground. We did get a mono grinder. Okay, yeah, 52 is the cap. And we are not going to want this red sword for the boss. We are going to want our Hell Vulcan. And I think we're probably going to want some of this action. I don't know whether I'll use it a lot, but yeah. And you'll note this isn't taking us under the dome. Hey, look, it's all icy, and there's a dragon. But it's not the dragon, and it's not a gold dragon. Oh, this is the Sill Dragon. And it just waddles around. Okay, I can't see the numbers, but I assume that's not much. But we knocked him down, which means go to town on the face with Meteor Cudgel. Temporarily invulnerable. Okay, so, wow, his feet take way more damage than his legs do. Okay, we're going underground. Just keep moving, and I still got frozen. Because we were moving the wrong direction, but hey, whatever. Our mag gave us shift end to band at the start of the battle, which is nice. And it just gave it to us again because it does that. Okay, now it's going around in a circle. We just got to make sure that we're going as fast as we can, and then... I used to be good at dodging this. Yeah, you got to be going full speed, and then, like, right when it passes by, you got to run between the rings. So let's go ahead and use this Photon Blast. We haven't seen this one. It's not great. It's single target only. Hopefully it actually hits. Hey, it hit and killed. Yeah, this mag, I mostly use the Twins Photon Blast with it, because A, this character can benefit from that, and B, I was mostly playing multiplayer, and in multiplayer the Twins are really, really good. And my other Photon Blasts are the single target thing, which is bad, and I wish I didn't have it. Ooh, grants. And also the, it's got another one of the, not single target, but, close range AoE, like a little circle. But it's a different one than what we've seen on Cerise. So, yeah, 2 of the Photon Blasts are ones you haven't seen. At least not on this channel. Is that all the boxes? I feel like there should be more boxes. There we go. Cool. And, right, customize. I normally keep RaFoe on here simply because it's the best thing I have for making sure I tag every enemy on screen. Actually, wait a minute. That shock frame, it's probably too high level requirement for Cerise, but who knows, maybe? Oh, she can actually equip it. Or, well, soon. The resistances leave something to be desired, but the 3 slots are nice. Anyway, that is it for the Ultimate Forest. Join us next time when we go to the Ultimate Caves. See you then, friends.